Oh, jeez. Oh, God. There it is. Right. Excuse me. All right. Hello, hello, hello. All right, we're just kind of working on some volume issues real quick. Let's see. Settings. General settings, maybe? Tools? No. Tools. There it is. All right. We are in the midst of trying to figure out just exactly all right. I think we can close this down. Oops, we used a potion. All right, config sound and music. All right. Trying to turn down the game volume just a bit. Maybe that helps. Yeah, we'll give it a go. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? Well, I hope. Just click on over here and actually one last thing. Manage live and yeah, I think this is okay. All right, I think that's what we want right here. And lastly, I think because we're using off the game one. Game audio. Yeah. Who knows? All right. Hello. Hello, hello. Hey, how you doing, Demon? Hey, can you hear me and is the volume okay? I'm trying to test this out, but currently using a weird little mod pack, but I'm not sure exactly if that's coming through okay. Okay. It gets real loud when I take it off that screen. I think I should maybe turn off any sort of let's see, media. I got mainly battle textures on and things like that, but it's just so dang loud. Oh, I had it up a minute ago. I think I took it down so I could work some things. All right, let me see if I turn off these real quick. All right. See, it's real quiet on that menu, right? Yeah, I'll throw it back on in just a second. All right, we're just rebooting real quick. Yeah, we did a stream the other day. I'm not sure if you got in there, but I'm trying to figure out how to get everything figured out and streamed again. Almost the old birthday. Okay, yeah. Hold on. All right, I don't think there's much I can do. So it's almost your birthday. That sounds like a good time. What do you got planned for it? Oh, going to Disney. Are you doing the one in California or Florida or I think Japan? Those are our three options. Florida. Florida is a good time. We just got back from Florida not too long ago. I'm originally from there, so that's where I go down usually every summer to visit my family. Config. All right, let me just turn this down real quick. And all right, here we go. All right. Yeah, we're just as I said, we're trying to figure this out still, but oh, family's from Brazil. Nice. Nice, nice. Brazil. Okay. I think we'll close this one out. All right, let me figure out this camera thing. I see this very professional. Oops, no, we don't want that one. Let's see. Game capture, audio. Wait, I should be up here. Here we go. Hey! All right, I'm not too sure if we switch this over, this is going to be funny, but I don't much care for this mod pack that we have. And I got my dogs just clip clopping around back there. All right, so this is our mod manager here. So we're just doing a little bit of mod customization. Otherwise, this game gets a little dated for the time. All right, I think we're okay here. My biggest issue is whenever I open the game. Let's see. Yeah, 50 subscribers. Yeah, we're at 86 right now, so we're kind of shooting for 100. So hopefully we get there relatively soon. That Yeah, you're one of the OGs. You've been around for a while. All right. Tools. I'm looking for anything that has to do with let's see. I'm usually good at this. Hold on. I'm going to say 12, 13. Was I close? Nope. uh okay. Higher or lower? lower. Let's shoot for. I'm going to say. Turn that game audio way down. All right, and here we go. Sure, hit me. Give me a hint. 10. We're gonna say 10. Huh, let me see. 5th grade, 6. Usually hit. High school. Oh, okay, cool. So you still planning on playing the getting the old Resident Evil 4? Hey Louie, can you hand me the phone from the bed there? Nice, it's a good one. Have you gone through and tried out the latest installment? I think it was 10, or not 10, but 9. Oh, nice. The old gold edition on a discount. Okay, I think the volume's okay. I just had to double check. Yeah, we're able to get through all the good stuff there. The what's it called? Did you do all the challenges? Emma, do you want to do some reading? All right, we just got us a new character. Almost nice. That there's a couple in there that were pretty difficult. Yeah, we're gonna give this flower to Tifa. I don't think there's any ambient volume at this point, so I'm just gonna turn that up just a little. All right, let's let them do all their good stuff here, and then we'll head on out. Bill Barrett. I did a video on this game. I think it was on Thursday. All right, yeah, sounds good. I'll see you in a little bit. Enjoy your movie. All right, time for us to. Thanks. Good luck. Hey, appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, give me. It's never too early in this game. It's like Seattle, the city that never sleeps. Thank you, Tifa. All right. We're just trying to get through all the dialogue for now. Oh, what you looking at, babe? Oh, yep, he'll do that. All right, so basically we're just gonna get through this. Hopefully, yeah, let's go get our money. We don't care about that planet. All right, let's get our money just so we can get our all materia here. There we go. Be nice. $7 years ago. We need to cue some music here. I guess I don't mind the ambient. It's not too bad. 7 years ago, so I was 14 at the time, apparently. So they're kind of like Pokemon trainers, you know? They just send their kids out into the world. See, he's going to be the very best, like no one ever was, like Sephiroth. Pokemon, I'm telling you, it's Pokemon. Except I'm collecting up humans, typically for my party. All right. Yes, we'll be in the newspaper. I mean, you want to come stream for a bit? Sure. If she's ever in trouble, we will go and rescue. There we go. We got our memory. Just crawling on up. Give me that money. Heck yeah, I got 1,500 smackaroonies. $2,000. All right, so we have agreed to take on another mission with them. Excuse me. All right, now we take the train. All right, and we got access to materia. Yeah, let the little kid take care of the bar. All right, now we just need to head in here. Pretty sure we can get a couple of these. There we go. That's really all we need. Then once we talk to everybody in here, I don't know what that button is later. All right, let's head up here. Let me go through all their nonsense. We got like a little little kid fight club going on. That's all the time I have for you. That's all the time I have for you. We just want to get that all materia. There we go. I think we got it. Ta-da! And ether. Okay, that's all we really needed for this little room. I don't think there's anything upstairs that we typically need, so then we could equip. Right, there we go. Materia, we need to have do all restore and give him lightning. She can have ice. All right, and then we can go down here and just get the rest of the stuff we need. So we have lightning and ice, so we need a fire as well. Let's see, we'll do a fire. And I think we can sell. We bought two on accident. Okay, we'll sell those. And then lastly, we should buy one more restore, but a little hard up on money. How much are we selling this for? Phoenix Downs will keep. At least 750, so we're going to sell a majority of these. And we'll get one more restore. That way everybody just has a little bit of something they can start mastering. Fire. Restore. And ice and fire. There we go. So she's got a little bit of everything at this point. Party's filled out. All right, now we're going to just go ahead and take off. It's Johnny. I do think we could turn up the volume just a little bit. I think we have it all the way down. There we go. Now, I'm not too sure if like the sound's coming through for the game, but save it. Quick little save. I don't have much going on today, so I decided I'm just going to do the streaming. Let's hop on the train. Although it is awfully lonely in here. The old Shinra manager here. Pardon me. Or Barrett in his little polygon head. Yipes. What's our poor little dude doing down there? All right, finally taking off. Now, this is the part of the game where it starts to get a little bit interesting. Little checkpoint here. It's not too bad. Got it. They're going to jump off the train. Now we can get a couple things here, I believe. This guy. I'm impressed. All right, we kind of know what's going on. Security checkpoint. Here we go. Okay, we got to go to the next card. Let's see. Someone blew it. Okay, so we got 14 seconds to kind of go through here. Yeah, we just talked to everybody. There's a couple people down here we can watch and talk to. That way we are able to get just a couple items. Little high potion, not bad. All right, we're all clear. Got a little thug down here. It's another guy. Okay. I think we had one more train to go through. We could have essentially got something. All right, let's do this. It looked like we started as Barret, but then we morphed. All right, we're slowed down. Dang, sorry. I tried to mute it with and it just put my vocal cords right on the mic. All right, we're good. So I've also been playing like Final Fantasy VIII on the Switch, which it's a good game. I do like it, but the pacing is really off just a bit as far as like movement. We'll try and save our ammo, or not our ammo, but our MP. Not too bad. You're getting through it. Perfect. We're running. Oh, yeah, we're just gonna jump on down. Excuse me, man. I just having a hard go of it today. Yeah, so that last train car we could have gone into and essentially gotten another item, but we'll just take out all these little guys here. Oh, there we go. Use that limit break. 30. How much of a limit break, huh? Let's go ahead and throw a couple items on. There we go. Fill her off. Top her off. Not too bad. I don't see anything really going on here. Alright, reactor's up that way. And we came from the other way, so... Alright, we'll take care of the front row. Then we'll just move to the back. And these guys are beefy, huh? Hell bubbles. I know it's kind of hard to play a turn-based RPG on the stream because it's just button pushing mostly. Some skill evolved on the ladder, and whenever we are, I think I came from that ladder over there. That's what I want to say we did. Right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, okay, cool. And I think that takes me down there. Unless this is the one that takes me. Yeah, okay, cool. Now we're tracking, we know where we're at. Hopefully we'll take care of these guys relatively quick. So their weakness is probably fire. But we are saving our MP. Just in case we need it. Not sure if we're actually going to need it or not. Alright, that's 2 down. Almost. Come on, let's get him. At least we start off with a limit break, so that's good. Right, we are going down the stairs and... Perfect. Here we go. Tent. Basically, they're going to show us how to use the tent here. Or at least tell us to use the tent. Save, save. Perfect. Level 4. Okay, sector 4 plate. That's where we're at. Alright, we're going to the they're going to the hideout. We continue on. These guys. There's quite a few noises going on in this place. Alright, we could have saved that limit break, but I think using them, we essentially we learn new ones. So I think the next one's going to be cross slash. There we go. Good job, Barrett. Go for the back row. We. All right. A lot of these reactors are pretty consistently close to one another as far as layout, so we know exactly where we're heading, which is a good thing. All right, let's do a preemptive attack there. Let's attack him here and hopefully take out this guy. Nice. And we're going to leave Barrett to the back row. Now, do I stay poison? I don't think so. Like, I don't think statuses kind of carry on over. If memory serves me correctly. Or by just, overall looking over at the thing. All right, let's get this going. Woo! Almost fell back. Oh, papa! Hello! Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully you're still here. I apologize if I stepped away for a minute. Good, how are you doing? Luna. Look, as soon as I step away, honey. Yeah. Oh, you're still here. Good. We're just doing a little Final Fantasy 7 here. Sorry, I'm trying not to spend too much time on the dialogue, but we're good. We got a little critical. That's not too bad. Save the limit break if we need it later. You never know. Making some good money though. Here we go. We should have another boss coming up shortly. Yeah. Just chilling on a Friday. Fridays are good. Good days. All right, we'll try and get out of here. Have you played a lot of this original Final Fantasy? You're enjoying playing this? Yes, yes, I am. This is probably one of my all-time favorite games. I did a video on the first bit of it, and so it's quite fun. This is the first time I've played it modded before, so the graphics are a little bit better. I have something going on it that that is giving some ambient sounds, which I'm not too sure if I'm enjoying them too much, but I do like the graphical packs on it. If you do end up playing it, I think they did kind of do like a redid version of the original, which updates the graphics just a little bit, but it's not the greatest. But there's also like a fast mode in it, so you're able to go and fast forward through most of it. So if you want to do some quick battles, it's kind of the way to go. Typically, because they're, they could take a while. Yeah, this is definitely probably my favorite Final Fantasy. Ooh, God of War Ragnarok. How are you liking that one? I played through most of it, I want to say. I never finished it though, which I probably should go back and do. Ooh, a little slow on that one. There we go, we got it. We're gonna sit here. Oh, we're off again. All right, we got it. There we go. Are you excited for the new version of the new God of War with his wife? I knew it took a lot of heat because it wasn't, featuring Kratos, but still, it looks pretty good. I'm not sure if I'll get to play it because I think PlayStation kind of quit doing their perfect. They quit doing their moving their games over to Steam, so I'm not too sure. I'm hoping. I'm hoping though. Here we go. Yeah, the trailer looks good for it. Just I think I was more excited because there's not so much Loki involved. Atreyu, little angsty teen in there. I don't know how much I enjoyed his story, but still, I do enjoy the old dad of war. Yeah, I don't stream very often, but when I do, I figured might as well just kind of try it out. I said these games are kind of hard to stream just because it's a lot of dialogue, and not much room for involvement, but typically we do the long form content. We do a couple shorts here and there, but it's not too bad. I mean, we're just going to go through this dialogue real quick. So, Sephiroth is the antagonist, basically, of the game. We're going to get to a battle here very shortly. All right, let's see. There it is. Okay. Yeah, so they did do the remakes of the Final Fantasy VII, which I mean are good. But if you play the original, you know that it's a little bit different. And they added way too many mini games in there, which I understand how a mini game can add on to the overall experience. But man, there's just I'm playing the second one of the remake. All right, here we go. Little boss battle here. Robots typically weak to lightning, so here we go. All right, and we got us a little limit break, so that's good. Oof. That was a good hit. That's a good hit. It's probably most of his damage right there. All right, this isn't good, I don't think. Already dead. All right, we'll do a little Phoenix down. We'll get him up. Trying to get her to use her move so we can. There we go. We could throw in a little heal here. We should be relatively okay on hit points, but yeah, sure, go ahead. Oh, we got him. Okay, cool. Relatively easy. Got a Titan Bangle. Be strong here. What is the question, old Lunacris? Yeah, if you want to, we have I have a Discord set up. If you want to go over to the Discord, there should be a link somewhere on the main channel, and just hit me up there. I can always check them out. Right. And we're in the old slum church. Let's walk away. We're just hiding behind the doors. Here we go. There we go. A little hello to you there. And welcome boost. Sorry, we're just going through our Ending. Sure. Accept. There we go. We are now friends. Hello, friend. Yes, I remember. Yeah, she's out to steal our materia. Who knows? Yeah, if you want to just send me a message on I accepted the friend request. Just send me a message on there and I can check it out if you have a link or something. Now that we mentioned it, let's go with more of a canon name. Here we go. How about spelling's always weird. Aerith. Aerith. No, let's lowercase it, man. That would drive me nuts if I had to look at it the whole time. All uppercase. There we go. Got it. Time for a little bodyguard action here. We're taking off. Going up to the rafters. Let's do this. Be like, watch the flowers. Let's see. Yeah, once I get done doing the stream, I'll go over and check it out. Check out the old link. Gotcha. All right, here we go. Now, I never remember which is which whenever we push down these crates up here. Like, yeah, take a jump. Here we go. Wee. All right, now I'm gonna say, hold on a minute. I don't remember which one it is. That was not it. They all have weird patterns as to how they're gonna fall, so I'm not sure exactly. Oh, this might take a minute. She's super weak. There we go, 15. Those big blocky boots of hers. Pretty good. Alright, so we did the one which was... Yeah, so that's the one we missed again. Just say fight him. That's the one we would have needed, essentially, to... get them knocked down, but... Here we go. That's one down. One more to go. Probably going to end up getting to a save here, and we'll probably end the stream there, but it's all good. Oop. Gotcha. Cool. Oh, I didn't realize I could fight up here too. It's been a while. Hey, jerks. Alright, they're not too bad. They're just hopping around doing their little hoppy thing. The old hedgehog. Yeah, it is. Yeah, we definitely got some mods going, but mainly graphical. I think there's a mod pack called Seventh Heaven. Yeah, it's really relatively easy to use. All right, is this the one? Yes. We took him down. Yeah, let's see if you pull it up. If we pull it up here, it's just this guy here, the Seventh Heaven mod pack, and then you can add whatever mods you want in there. Yeah, it is better than, at least as far as story goes. I wasn't a big fan of the remade story. Kind of changed up too many things in regards to the actual story involved. And so I think you're able to do the different mod packs if we do like the if you have a Steam Deck or if you're on PC. So, but they did recently release, like not recently, several years ago, but they did a kind of remade version of the original Final Fantasy VII, and they're able to do like they kind of smoothed out some of the blockiness, but they also added in like a 3 times speed kind of deal and all that. So that wasn't too bad. Especially if you played the original, you know how long some parts can take. Ha ha. All right, nothing. Yeah, everything's pretty much smoothed out, so that's it's very nice. You can also change up some of the character models. So if you wanted to do like the Advent Children outfit for Cloud or just different things, you're able to do that too. Same with the enemy models or the summons. Try and take these guys out relatively quick. We'll save his limit break just for the next fight. Nice. Little save. Here we go. Probably going to go as far as getting to. Okay, so we're in the city area there. They're blocking off. I need to get like cross slash or something. Yeah, I don't play many modded games, but this is definitely one of the ones that I wanted to play. I think aside from this, I would probably also check out Xenogears. I'm not sure how modded you can get with that one, but um, if we can update the graphics, that'd be great. Or Xenosaga as well. I think that was on PS2. I think for the most part, yes. As far as the music goes, as I said, there is a couple. I'll pull it up one more time. There's a couple things. I mainly have the different texture. Not sure what the media goes on for. Yeah, you can like kind of configure the mods to how you want. So if I head over here, just configure upscale extended backgrounds recommended. Yeah. So I think most of the things I have is this is a sound overhaul voices. Yeah, let me turn this one off real quick. They said they added like this ambient noise to it, but it doesn't really add or take away to anything. It's not. It's not. I think you just have to own the base game. So just head over to Steam and yeah, I think it's like if we had here, I can show you real quick. All right, hold on. Seventh Heaven. So this is the one right here, Seventh Heaven .rocks. Then you just head on over to it, head down to download, and I think I got the last stable one. And then you just download that and install it. And then once that's done, it'll pull up the menu here. So I'll kind of have this little guy here. There'll be a screen before it. And then once you're in there, you can actually go into like a game driver. Change up some resolutions and things like that. You know. But there's a few walkthroughs that are online. But yeah, if you wanted to like download something, you just head over to just browse catalog. Then you could just type in your search here. As I said, there's several videos with the best ones on there. I think Cosmic Memory is one of them. And but like a lot of these are like battle field models and things like that. So it's not too bad. Relatively easy to do. Let's just say I was able to do it, so it's not too terrible. But yeah, if you do happen to get it done, let me know. Tell me what you decide to put in there. We're gonna leave his money. Then we can come back and get something later on. All right, we have just a couple more places to visit. This is our materia guy. This is our weapon guy. I think we can go with 3 of the Titan Bengals. That'd be nice. Then we can equip those just because they are overall better. We have Restore and Lightning right now, so let's go with Fire. Then we're going to equip Aerith over here as well. Let's give her Restore, Fire, and Ice. Or Ice and Fire. There we go. Now everybody's a little bit taken care of. There should be a materia shop here somewhere, I want to say. Yeah, this guy's the sick guy. So when you initially played the game, was it back in like 97? Or were you more of a latecomer to the game? Yeah, it sounds like with the ambient noise in here, I'm not sure if it picks it up pretty well there. But it's kind of hard to make out. It sounds like it's like in a marketplace in some like an Asian country, say I don't know, like Taiwan or Korea, something like that. So something so you don't really understand the dialogue. Oh yeah, there we go. The old cover materia. All right, Let's hit the old save one more time. This might take a minute. Yeah, we're still here, and she's on Healing Wind as well. I think we got everything equipped that we need. We'll try and get through this part real quick, and then probably call it a day there. All right, so we want to go through Sector 7 again. No way. There's something about this that I just have to be nice to Aerith. Just kind of knowing the outcome in the end. That, you know. Yeah, absolutely. Many a secrets. I remember I almost didn't stick with the game because it's the first boss. Like this was kind of my introduction to like RPGs, and the scorpion just kept killing me. I was like, why would anybody want to play this? And I wasn't very tactical back then with my gameplay, but I essentially got to it. And after I got through the first boss, I ended up buying the game. I was like, I love it. It's my favorite. All right, we're gonna sneak on out of here. Yeah, you know, the internet was relatively a new thing, so I was up there on dial-up, looking at ways to save a particular somebody, going through these convoluted steps in which made no sense whatsoever. But you know, just to get trolled with it never working. And I think one of the biggest accomplishments for me was when I finally defeated the weapons. Now, those took so long to do, just a lot of prep work for it. Walking out of here quietly. Currently playing the, what's it called? Currently playing the Final Fantasy VIII on Switch. I have like Switch 2 as well, and so I'm playing that on there, and they've kind of updated the graphics on that just a bit. All right, she's going to take us. But yeah, I think Final Fan up until I think 7 and 8 were probably two of my favorites. There's 9. A lot of people loved 9. Can't say I was the biggest fan of 9, but it was good. 10, I enjoyed 10. 10 2, not so much. Finishing it is a big part of it. Absolutely. I'm gonna issue you a challenge. Go through, get those weapons done. Yeah, I think I'm about 40 or so hours into the remake of 7 or the second one, Rebirth, which I still don't know if I'm just playing it to play it, but I've invested this much time into it. It seems to be like a go-to for me. At least once a year, I'll go back through it and play it. We're just trying to get through some of this dialogue here. I'm gonna say there's something in here eventually. I think it's after the collapse of the plate that we can come back. Now, 6 is one of the weird ones. Is it like, I don't recall how they classify it, like Japanese 3, English 6, or vice versa. But is that one with like Kefka? I just got flashbang there for a second. All right, here we go. Now we're gonna see old Tifa going. We'll slowly make our way out, get through it. Yeah, if the one you're referring to is with Kefka, yes. As I said, I'm not too sure if the 6 is the English or the Japanese translation, but yeah, that one I did finish. It was a good one. I enjoyed that one quite a bit as well. Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I remember points where, they're doing like doing war crimes in it, but yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely a good one. Yeah, one of the mods on here that I do have, which I have it turned off because it's a little weird. Let me see if I can turn it on for you real quick, just to see if you can. Let's go down. Here we go, Echo. Yeah, watch this. Echo S, that's the one. All right, let me find a save, and I'll show you real quick. Yeah, the villain was definitely nutty in that one. I think this is the end. this is the end, I could probably save it here, but I want to find the save. I want to show you this. Oh, there it is. Echo S. All right, let me exit off real quick, and then we'll pull it back up. Let's see. Nope, don't want to play. Okay, I think we can exit from here. Quit. There we go. All right, give me 2 seconds here, and I'll reboot it with the Echo S turned on. So it's one of those things. It's going to add like a voice acting to it. Watch this.
Come on in. If you enter now, you may receive a free pharmacy coupon.
Hey buddy, that's some butte you got with you. Take it to the dawn and you'll make a mint.
So I guess they got a whole cast to
Cats are nice, aren't they?
voice everybody.
Too big though, huh?
Hey, you there. Need a rest? We have some great runes on
Yeah.
offer, so how about it?
I just can't make up my mind. Don't make me spell it out.
Yeah, I definitely think this would yeah. As I said, like the mod, the one mod, it's like called Echo S, which adds in all the dialogue.
It's too early for lunch. Come back later.
Oh, what to do? Maybe I should just buy it.
Which is definitely interesting. I keep it kind of turned off, and it sounds like that this might actually update some of the sounds as well. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so it's definitely something interesting here. I like to keep more true to the sounds though. Listen to Cloud here.
Whoa, it's broken.
Yeah. But all right, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a day there. I just wanted to get on and play for a bit. If you did enjoy it, you know, we mainly do a lot of long form content on the channel. Please consider checking it out in that old sub button. And if you do want to see more of this, hit me up. Let me know. I can always do that. I mean, I'm enjoying myself with it too. But I do appreciate you coming out and spending this time with me. It's definitely my pleasure. Let's see. Oh, we're also looking for we are also, if you have a PC or an Xbox or anything, and if you're looking to, we're trying to find individuals to play games with. So if you'd like, just hit us up in the old Discord, message me, and we can try and get a group of people together to play some videos for the channel or play some games for the channel. Let's see. I don't think I have my little see you later screen up anymore. All right, folks. Well, I did enjoy having you. Thank you again, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.